motion, 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 motion. I got, we got, that's that, yeah, big, get that, that's that, yeah, big.
All right, here we go. We are in the building with Comedian Jerriell Braswell. How you doing, JB?
Doing good, man. You already know, man. Working, grinding as usual. No days off.
Man, stop, man. You've been doing a whole hell of a lot more than just working and grinding. You've been really getting it in. I've been seeing you all over the country.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about it, man. I mean, you didn't locked in about a good 6 cities in the last month and a half.
Yeah, month and a half, man.
You know what I mean? Talk to us about that I Got Motion Tour with Bubba Dub.
That's been lit, man. I Got Motion Tour, man. Shout out to Bubba Dub, man, for the opportunity, man, to be along on this ride, man. It's a blessing within itself just to be a part of that situation, man. You know, he could have had anybody in the Commonwealth on that tour. I've been rocking with him, man. Shit, almost 6 years, just on a consistent weekend to weekend, day in, day out basis. So I'm enjoying the tour, man, getting better and better. Each city is showing. And just want to keep bringing the funny, man, on the tour, man. Just keep getting better. Like I say, each city I hit them with something new, hit them with a new joke like I've been doing, man, for the past little while. So just keep that rolling and just staying relevant in the Commonwealth and getting people what they want, fresh, new, original, real, raw content.
So we looking at Austin,
Yep.
Arlington,
Yep.
Charlotte,
Yep.
Greensboro,
Yep.
Chicago,
Yeah.
Atlanta. You're just getting back from...
Just did Austin.
Just did Austin.
Just did Austin, yep.
I skipped Atlanta. I didn't mean to skip Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta was first, then Austin, yeah.
That's right. You did Atlanta. And then you going back to Arlington?
Yeah, aka Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much the DFW area. You know?
The DFW
Dallas,
area.
Fort Worth, pretty much Arlington, everywhere, man, pretty much.
And I can't forget hometown. You was in Alabama.
Alabama, man, start on. We did that this past Sunday before we did Austin. So that was a hit. Food is coming.
So I shortchanged you. So that was more than 6.
Yeah, that was about 12.
That was about 12 cities in the last month and a half.
Yeah, man.
Man, y'all grinding, man.
Oh, yeah.
So talk to me about getting out there on the road. You know what I'm saying? Sharpening your skill set. You're in the mix with a good crew of fellas. Talk to me about the crew. Talk to me about who you're working with, man, and how's it all going?
Oh man, it's just like y'all see me. I'm always on the road. I prefer to drive. I got more control over the steering wheel in the ground than I do in the air. You know, I got to worry about layovers. So I just like to drive, man. It's a peace of mind. Enjoy different scenery, see different things before I get to these cities I'm going to. So when I bring this stuff, they can relate to it because I done drove through it and they know what I'm talking about. Just being on the road, man, it's just something new, just going to different cities, man, experiencing different cultures, different way people move and stuff like that. Then, of course, with the comedy crew, man, with the team, it's all right, you know what I'm saying, different personalities, you know what I'm saying. You got people from, we got Mahi from New Orleans, Charlie from Jacksonville, Eddie Green from Palm Beach, me from Alabama, and Dub from Texas. So it's different regions of the country where you got people from the United States over here coming together, man. Then you got 2 vets with Charlie and myself, so like, it's interesting, man. It's different, you know what I mean? It's a comedy tour and a comedy show you'll never ever see. Not saying it because I'm on the tour, but ain't nobody fucking with this tour we got going on. I Got Motion, man. It's something different every night, you know what I mean? And everybody got their own style, you know what I mean? So, and we forming a brotherhood, man. They can't be broken, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, man? Everywhere we go, man, stuff go down. Somebody might know somebody. I know everywhere I go, man, I know somebody in a different city, man. Just my Marine Corps background and just moving around, stuff like that. With my football stuff before the comedy stuff. That's a whole different story. But it's an advantage, man, because everywhere we go, somebody within the camp knows somebody or somebody got some resource we can use. So that's a plus.
Okay, so talk to me about what it's like seeing different faces out in the crowd every night when you get on that stage, and how you mentally prepare for, you know, city to city and that back-to-back kind of work. You know what I'm saying? Because how you pregame for something like that?
It's just about knowing how to read the room. You know,
okay.
You read the room, knowing your personnel, knowing you got certain demographic and age groups going to be in that thing. You really got to know how to put it down. It pretty much comes with experience and just perfecting the craft. You know what I mean? So the more repetition you get with it, and just, you know what I'm saying, being on the stage and just coming into yourself as a comedian, you got your own way of doing that thing, and it unfolds, man. Sometimes you might go out there and look, and I know what you're gonna do, and just have to go out there and do what you do. But once you get there first last, man, all that stuff out the window anyway.
Mm-hmm. So, you've been kicking a mud hole in the internet, though.
Oh yeah, man.
I've been seeing.
I'm trying to. Like I told you, man, I gave myself 120 days, man, to see where it would get me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I tell people to go tap in with my YouTube, all that good stuff. Tap in with my YouTube. I'm almost at 1 million subscribers so I can get monetized. So I just been pushing that, just trying to get those numbers up, you know what I mean? We're not trying to just get my numbers up, and they've been rising. We almost there at 1,000, but just want to get my number and my presence up on all spectrums and areas of the social media platform, not just Instagram and Facebook, but everything.
So on your YouTube, give them the rundown on what you have and what they can look forward to when they go to your YouTube, because you have different segments.
Yeah, different segments.
And different things that you push out outside of just your road work and your shows. Talk to us about why they should subscribe to your channel.
Well, y'all should subscribe, man. I got exclusive content on stuff y'all want to see. Like, man, on exclusive content on me and my brother Deion Sanders' journey with the Well Off Ever, with Well Off Media, just Well Off everything, you know. So I got behind the scenes stuff with that, with me in the backdrop, doing pretty much what I was doing, man. Chief operations, just making sure everything was pretty much running good with that. And then just going in, man, stuff behind the scenes on the road, you know what I'm saying, stuff y'all will see that y'all will never see. Just seeing stuff on Instagram and stuff like that. Then I got the What Side of the Bed segment. I go live every morning, but due to being on the road so much, I ain't shot that the past 2 months. And my grandfather passing away. There ain't no excuse though, but I'm going back to get on that episode dropping, matter of fact, in the morning. You know what I'm saying, when I get back to Alabama. But I had to come and do this. You know what I'm saying? What else we got? Kicking it with Comedian JB. Mm-hmm. You know, it's all type of stuff I got rolling, so people like, damn, dog, do you get discouraged about people not watching your content and stuff like that? But I tell people, man, first I gotta get at least 100 episodes down. I'm on like episode 13 or 14. So y'all make sure y'all check out those first 13 episodes. That's covering the whole We The Ones tour when I did those 7 legs of the tour on with Bubba Dub and made appearances. But I didn't go on the stage, but it's giving you guys a real in-depth, fine-tuned sweep of what happened behind stage, being with the big celebrities and big name stars and stuff, and just really pretty much just win your time and just observing stuff.
Okay, well, speaking of that, the We The One,
yeah,
because you did some serious leg work,
yeah,
and some serious behind the scenes work on that tour with Bubba Dub. I got opportunity to see you with Carlos Miller,
yeah,
Mike Epps,
yep,
Lil Duval,
yep,
the DC Young Fly,
yeah,
Mojo Brooks. I mean, the list goes on.
Can't forget Tony Roberts, man. He did a lot of drops. He started, man. That's crazy, man. Not to jump off subject, just with the OG Tony Roberts. He started seeing on the tour so much with Bubba Dub and how I'm handling myself with that camera, getting this content. He's like, come here, OG. Oh, young blood, come in my room, and every leg after that, he just started telling me to come in his room and start dropping free gems, you know, and start eventually doing drops and stuff for me. So, big shout out to the OG Tony Roberts, man. You ain't have to do that. I appreciate that, brother, and much success to you as well, man.
I saw, because I follow the comedy game because I enjoy comedy. That's just something that I'm into. But I saw you with the DC comic, and I don't want to misquote his name. Ray Daniels. What's the fella's name? He was at the 50 Cent thing in Shreveport. He did a drop for you on the basketball.
Ryan Davis.
Davis.
North Carolina. Yeah, big shout out to Ryan, man. Yeah, Ryan, man, great guy, man. He told me some shit, man, I never forget. We was at the 50 Cent. Matter of fact, today marked the year from the 50 Cent home and human thing we did last year. I said, man, bro, just feel good to be here, bro, amongst, big people. Because the crazy part about that shit, I'm walking through the venue at the hotel with everybody at. People calling me by my name. Oh, what's up, JB? I'm like, nah, this nigga know me. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, but Ryan said, bro, don't be like it's nice to be here. Nigga, you supposed to be here. So since that day, man, I've been embracing that shit. Like, I'm supposed to be here. And I know I'm supposed to be here, but I get a little too humble at times, you know what I mean? Because that's just who I am. But y'all just stand back, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I believe in showing actions through my work and shit like that. I don't believe in all that talking stuff. I just like to put one leg in front of the other and put the work out. So y'all just stay tuned.
Your Instagram and your social media,
Man, that should be iffy though.
If it nothing, them numbers is jumping.
Yeah, but it's
You fluctuate, but I'm seeing 20,000 here on some of your posts. I'm seeing 8,000. I'm seeing you getting some numbers off of your content, and you're real consistent with your content. Talk to me about that battle and how you've grown to integrate that network into what you've been doing to help promote yourself and help get yourself out there.
That's all part of that 120-day goal I was telling you about. Just beat the social media up. Like if I do that, man, and keep it rolling, ain't no excuses why I can't be seen if I'm round the clock, on the clock with fresh new content. And I ain't posting the same shit. We ain't doing the same shit, so it's new, fresh content. So if I'm doing that around the clock and doing the strategy that we impose, man, I don't think I can lose. And like I say, man, if I keep that mindset, like I ain't never doing enough, just keep the work coming. So that's what I've been doing with that, man. Just implement that plan and just when 120 days, I'll see where it going, and then do another 120.
And then reboot it.
Yeah.
I can't leave this out because I seen you in Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah, we do for another one, but this time though, we're gonna take my mama, man. You know, she didn't work. We didn't got that land, you know what I mean, and shit like that. That shit about to make me emotional, man. I tell you the other night talking to Mal P. Drew about it. But man, just feel good, man, to see that shit, man. Just check the boxes off the list.
Right. Because when we sat down and talked before, one of your goals and your mission was to make sure that you get your mom that house on the lake before the head go cold.
Yeah, man, that's the thing.
So now you didn't acquire the land, and the next phase of it is to.
But she did most of the groundwork. Yeah. I say she did it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah.
But it's all a part of the family.
Yeah.
That's right, the family process, and it's working.
Yeah.
What you're doing is working.
Yeah.
Give me a little insight on who you're meeting on the road.
Oh man, shit, some of everybody, man. Who you're not meeting, man. And then the crazy part about it, a lot of people be like, it ain't about what you know, it's about who you know. It's about who know you. A lot of motherfuckers know me, man. I wasn't even at the Big Three this past weekend. One of my military partners was there with the Bubba Dub hat on, and he kept saying, all they kept asking was about Bubba Dub and JB. So I'm like, man, that's crazy, man. He way over there doing what he doing. And just to get the recognition and the people to recognize you in the rooms, man, it just make you feel good too. So that speaks volumes. I ain't really got to say too much about it when you ain't even there and people asking about your places you ain't even at.
Okay. I see you then launched the product line.
Yes, sir.
You got the
well, it's been launched, but just pretty much got merch back out and rolling.
Right,
man.
Back out there and rolling.
Yes, sir.
And you got the JB comedy merch. You got the Jerriell Braswell,
Hoochie Man,
the Hoochie Man James.
Yes,
and so talk to me about how that's been going since you
man, that shit been going good, man. Ain't even been a week. I done sold 50 shirts. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody, man, that's been tapped in and been tapping in with me with that, man. I got more on the way. Different colorways coming too, but mostly right now white, green, and tan. And we rocking. I got military green for all my veterans too. That want that's the Easter egg shirt, gonna have USMC on it and all that stuff. So just keeping it rolling, man. I got hats, more t-shirts on the way. I got pants, everything, pretty much any piece of garment wear, stuff like that you can imagine. I got my people's, man, support so big, man. Went to Austin, somebody had a whole suit on with the JB Comedy. So she finna help me out and start doing dresses and stuff for women and stuff like that. So we're gonna see how that go. Just branching out, man. Well,
speaking of the apparel game, I mean, because you definitely, taking advantage of being an artist and getting out there and being proactive with selling your merch and making sure that people become walking billboards.
Definitely.
Let me know a little bit of background about, because I always got to give a shout out to Mr. Touchdown.
Most definitely, man.
OTRR. Yeah, give me a little background about OTRR, what he's got going on, and what he's brought to the table for you as it relates to how important it is to push your products.
Yeah. Man, just start with that. I met Mr. Touchdown through the Sanders family, because that's their cousin. And just started asking me stuff about the clothing game and stuff like that, how to drop clothes, what to do, the proper steps. And then I just back and forth, man, took a liking to him and just giving him the game and like, man, this ain't gonna hurt me to tell him what he need to do, he lunch his stuff, what he trying to do. And then went from there. He went from having an idea to writing it down to having a plan to making it what it is right now today, man. It wasn't easy for him either, I can tell y'all that, but he never gave up. A lot of times, man, he been like, when I want to give up, like, bro, why? Like, keep going, man. And once you really get it going and really see what's going on with it, and your brand start making a name for itself, you're gonna be glad you didn't give up. And he been kicking it since, man. He got great merch too. He got a damn OTRR 3D embroidered shirt. That mug hard. Material nice and comfortable. It's black too. You can wear it when it's hot. You don't sweat. Good stuff, man. Shout out to Friends of Imperial too. That's who I think makes this stuff. But yeah, man, Mr. Touchdown, man, got great products. He got some backpacks coming. I don't know a few people getting some. I happen to be one of them, man. Once again, man, I can keep talking for days about Mr. Touchdown, man. Good genuine guy. And he got good merchandise. So y'all make sure y'all go tap in with OTRR right now and tell them I sent you.
OTRR, only the real remain.
You know what I'm talking about? For real now.
So since we're giving, props and shout outs to people that are in your ecosystem,
Most definitely.
that are in your network, bring me full circle about your brother G-Mac and the 87 TV network.
Man.
The 87 network.
I wouldn't say shit happened by chance. I guess God put people in your life for different places. Shit, I was really just starting out doing comedy fresh out the Marine Corps. And I had got booked in a line of yacht parties in the Miami area for the Biscayne Lady with William Pugh. Shout out to Will, man. CJ's DJs. But we had got booked on a particular, I think this might have been the second or maybe third yacht party that I was doing. Picking up buzz and stuff like that. People starting to pick up my name in Miami. And I had, this particular time, needed a photographer and a picture man. And the one I supposed to have come had dropped out on me last minute and got with G-Mac, man. And it's been a rap since. He the one pretty much taught me the camera game. Cause I had an old cracked up ass HTC phone, man. Out there shooting content with, but I made this shit work, working with what I had. So shout to G-Mac, man. And then after that, man, we started a relationship in the bond, man. Shit, it's been almost 11 years. It's been over 11 years, man. Cause I took a 6-break comedy break to help Dion Jr. So we'll get into that later too, going up to that stuff about people in my circle. But yeah, man, he taught me the camera work, pretty much how to edit, all that stuff, and I just took it and ran with it.
Okay, so that's something, because I took an opportunity, I took some time to go back and review some things, because I like to do my homework.
Yeah.
It's been over 11 plus years you've been in the game with comedy.
Oh, it's been more than that. But like I said,
yeah.
that take that 6-year hiatus off to help well off.
Right.
It's been about 16. Yeah.
Right. So let me take you all the way back.
Yeah, man.
To that first time you got on stage.
Shit was crazy.
Talk to me about
The
it.
first time I got on stage, I was in California, man. I got one of my Marines betting me $50. Larry Dean Jr., I'll never forget him. He's from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And I was ready to get out the Marine Corps, matter of fact. And he's like, I bet you $50 you won't get up there, bro. I'm like, bro, I ain't got nothing to lose. And shit went up there, but the crazy part about it, me being so confident in myself, it's like, shit, I forgot where I was at. We was at the MTV pre-awards party. Celebs out there and shit, all type of people out there. I get my ass up there. I got booed by some sissies. The shit ain't work. You know what I mean? I went home to Montgomery, man, and regrouped and been running that shit since. And the rest of rap. And it's crazy that I woke up one day and just said I was gonna do comedy. And like made up my mind I was gonna do it, put a memo out on Facebook. A lot of people laughed at me, you know, when I first started. Now that shit didn't, like it in reverse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about your Stanky Skin Comedy Special.
Man, that shit, man. I got people hitting me up right now about that. About a lot of people that checked it out. Good feedback on it, man. Make me feel good, man. My first ever comedy special, man. And I wasn't trying to put no time restraints on it, but I gave y'all how it was straight comedy. For real. Wasn't the same shit, new shit, you know what I'm saying? All type of stuff, you know, a little freestyle in between, but mostly just out there pouring my heart out, man, with this special, man, commemorated to my grandfather and my grandma. That's what it was dedicated to. So if y'all get a chance, go check it out on freewarerecords.com, right?
That's right.
freewarerecords.com. I think you still watch for free, right?
Yes.
You still for free. Check it out, man. And tell me what you like about it.
It's on YouTube also.
It's on YouTube as well. Yeah, y'all go check it out, man. But on YouTube, where y'all go hit the link. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to Free Red Records. Subscribe to James IT as well. And 87 TV, man. We got a lot of stuff in store for y'all. But they're coming special, man. It was a trying part, man, because I had to shoot it, and my grandfather had just passed away, so that would really made it like mentally exhausting, man.
The week before.
Yeah, just before it. It made it really mentally draining, man. Then I'm still on tour. Got the JB Comedy House stuff going on. Staying on top of my content, pushing out these skits. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, people ain't trying to hear no excuses. They want to hear these jokes. So, like the words my granddad told me before he died, man, don't stop, keep going, keep kicking ass. Pretty much like Luke, don't stop, get it. So that's why I ain't gonna take no breaks, you know. A few people that told me I need to take a time off the stage. I'm like, but why? Well, that's my peace and that's where I find my comfort at. I ain't coming off the stage.
I've been, let me just say it like this, because something caught fire, and I'm starting to hear people trying to mimic it a little bit, but that lady man gentleman joke.
Oh yeah, man, that shit there. Yeah, y'all can't drop my shit, man. I've been doing that shit since I've been doing comedy. So come on, everybody that know, you know. My goal is to rewrite the comedy game. I ain't trying to do what everybody else out here doing or done, you know. Like I just want to do it my way, be original, different, but be JB, you know. That's me, man. Like when I give y'all JB comedy, it's JB. I don't want to give y'all a rendition of somebody else's stuff or a copy of somebody else's shit. When I give you JB, it's straight JB. Stanky Skin, lady man, gentleman, funky level up, all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's me. You know, so me drinking my beer and all that shit, I'm gonna keep doing that. Me being country, talking the way I talk, that's JB. God made me this way, so that's what I'm gonna do. He gave me this talent. He scripted it this way, so that's how it's gonna come out. Don't need to try to change what y'all love. You feel me? So that's all I'm gonna give them.
So what I've realized and what I've been paying attention to is that when you get on stage, you're unapologetic. You hit them where you hit them. Yeah. You know, it's not like you're out there trying to insult. It's just that you bringing your comedy your way.
Yeah, reality and humor to me.
Right.
That's my definition of comedy.
Okay.
There's really no definite definition of what comedy is. But in my eyes and the way I look at it, man, anybody can take a real life situation and make it comical.
Right.
Or somebody that went through something that you done went through, but maybe in a funny way. And you can't go through situations when you can't not laugh and shit like them situations and make fun of it. That's all a part of life. Rain, sunshine, rainbows, right? Some shit like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I've been wanting to ask you this question. How in the hell do you come up with stretch marks on your fingernails?
She just looking at this shit on the skin and then you really got stretch marks on her shit. She got like tiger stripes on her shit. I guess from smoking all the damn cigarette, but she got them damn thing on. I'm like, I can't make that shit up.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, man.
So, I mean, your auntie they bought a fat-free everything.
Yeah,
fat-free.
Water, hot dogs, cigarettes, popsicles, every goddamn thing.
So, I'm asking this because I'm segueing into how does your mind work to come up with some of your concepts and your delivery?
A lot of this shit be real life. That I've been trying to tell folks. My auntie used to come to the house and steal out our freezer. She stole some black eyed peas. And one Sunday, you know, my mom cooked that Sunday dinner. I raised hell about them black eyed peas and mysterious them hoes popped up back in the freezer. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I know like this shit for real. Auntie ain't me throwing on the bus, but bitch, you just steal our food, man. Come to the house and think you was slick, man. Caught your fat on man. Well, yeah, man.
Yes, it did.
Real shit. So I take what I've been through, like my granddaddy with that repainting a brand new Cadillac with house paint. Nigga don't waste no material.
Right.
Shit, man, got a brand new classic outside. Dropping it down with paint.
Yes,
look at this shit.
Yes.
Fucking up with classic. For real. This shit real.
So, since everything that you're dealing with is evolving from real life situations and scenarios.
I ain't even touched military yet, man. That's
right.
The thing. Like
I was about to get into
that shit there, bro. I'm gonna just. That's the next special. Getting to know Comedian JB. I ain't gonna give y'all too much, but yeah, I got a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? This military shit, man. I'm gonna be hitting on. That's when I'm gonna start bringing y'all more of Sergeant JB to let y'all see that side of me that I talk about so much. I got a joke or two I tell them I was in the Marine Corps about the Kempner June Water, the synonyms and antonyms, but I'm gonna give y'all a little deeper synopsis on how it really was and how it went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't realize that you're a three-time vet. Three-time war vet. Combat vet. You was in the field.
Yes, sir.
And regardless of what the job capacity was, you've seen combat. You was in the theater.
But what they don't know though, with the Marine Corps is, no matter what your job is, no matter what you're doing, every Marine is a basic rifleman.
Right.
So it ain't gonna be like, okay, goddamn, because you work in the mail room, you might work in the chow hall. We all can shoot.
That's right.
Get your ass out there.
Yeah.
So that's one thing they do instill in us. Every Marine is a basic rifleman. And when they say a basic rifleman, we shoot iron sight 500 yards. I don't think that's basic, but it's basic for us. So, yeah,
Okay.
man.
So let's get into that, right? Because that takes a toll on the man.
Oh, yeah.
War takes a toll.
But people don't get that, man. I tell people, man, I'm laid back, kind of a little fuck offish a little bit. But if I know you, I know you. Like, I don't like when motherfuckers. I never like when people try to force things on me.
Yeah.
Whether it be relationships, friendships, anything, or just getting shit done. Like that shouldn't make anybody mad.
Right.
And then you go through so much of that shit, or people not knowing the real you, or just get a certain interpretation of you off of how they see you. It might be a bad day you didn't caught me on. I try my best to, like I say, turn that shit on and turn it off and handle it in a way I know how to do it best. If that makes sense. I isolate myself before I violate you. You know what I'm saying? I remove myself before I feel like I gotta disrespect you or do something out the way.
Right.
And I be expecting people to do the same thing with me, but people don't. I guess I don't know. You know, people never been through what I've been through or experienced the things that I experienced. Because life is different when you go through shit and it ain't a drill, and certain things will trigger that shit to make you get into that situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, man, I'm around a good group of individuals who I ain't gotta be in that defense mechanism like I would be, say, in the civilian world around a group of strangers. You know what I mean? So.
Right. I saw an interview with you and another double dog. I can't think of her name right now. It was a online interview. I think
Talina Ruffins.
Say it again.
Ruffins. Talina.
Talina.
Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, we were stationed in Cherry Point, North Carolina together. When I played Marine Corps All-Star football for the East Coast, that was our stat taker. So yeah, we clicked like that from day one.
And that was a really in-depth interview. I enjoyed the interview because it was an opportunity to see you talk with another Marine Corps vet and swap stories.
Yeah.
You know, back and forth in terms of what she saw in you, what you saw in her, and how you guys built that relationship. Talk to me about that type of relationship. When I say that type of relationship, I'm talking about vet to vet, Marine Corps soldier to Marine Corps soldier. Talk to me about that bond.
Man, that shit crazy, man. I met Talina. It was our first duty station, pretty much, North Carolina. And that was like shit, 2003, almost 30 years ago, man. Matter of fact, young kids growing up, spirits and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just regular Marine, you know what I'm saying? First duty station, figuring things out. But my job, my first enlistment in the Marine Corps, I was a legal admin clerk, pretty much like Marine Corps, lawyer, paralegal, stuff like that. JAG, stood in court martials, handled pay, shit like that, pretty much the whole spectrum of the Marine Corps. Because I told myself, if I'm gonna do this shit for the long haul, you gotta learn the ins and outs of anything you're involved with. So I do my first 4 years in there, learn to pay, how to do the paperwork, how to handle problems and stuff like that. So when I be in charge and take lead of Marines, I know how to do things. Can't be like, nah, they can't get a run around. But happened to meet Talina, man, Marine Corps sports, you know, Marine Corps offer all type of things. I tell people, when you join the military, you ain't always got to fight. You got people in the military that's doing music, news broadcasters, athletes. I played rugby for the Marine Corps too, made All-Marine in rugby. Could have made the USA team too, but had to go overseas. Same thing with football, played for the Ryan Fire. You know what I mean? Just had a great time in the military, man. And it met a lot of great people that I still got relationships with to this day. And I might not talk to them on a day-to-day basis. I might miss 5 or 10 years talking to them, but we pick up like we never missed a beat. You know what I mean? So, and it'd be crazy. Like I said, every city I go to, I got a group of Marines that's pulling up that I done served with or worked with. So that's always a good treat. And it'd be relationships, man, that out in the civilian world, like best friend type shit. It can't be penetrated, man. Like Marine military bonds, period. Like you got a good group of people, man, and y'all last shit over 3 days, man. It's like your family.
Yeah.
So it's like I cherish and value that. And shit, man, she always giving me and checking up on me too. She always check up on me and giving me insightful information on what's going on. Just checking up on, make sure I'm staying on top of my game too. So that's a good thing about these military and Marine Corps relationships, especially Marine Corps relationships.
Okay, so speaking of the Corps, there was an individual that played a very integral role on the black ops side with some things that were happening with the Nicaraguans and the Sandinistans and the whole situation. His name's Oliver North.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing that up because I need to talk to you about your uncle Ricky Ross.
Oh yeah.
And how he's playing a part in what you have going on and giving you that support from his side of it.
Most definitely.
So talk to me about that relationship.
Man, that shit was crazy, man. Get to California, we gotta show up there. I'm hearing you, hey man, in Cali, I need a ride. I'm finna go holler at Unc. But the way I holler at him though is through the police, my hands up. He on the goddamn FaceTime call and it's raining. You know what I mean? And he got a goddamn, he didn't have to come get me, but had to come get somebody else. You know what I mean? And shit, man. And since then, man, it's been up. Since we at the dispensary, man, did the drops and he like anything you need, nephew. Since you done goddamn touchdown and we done made face and we done made this report. It's limitless with me. What you need, unlimited resources. So the next thing I want my own weed now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we can put the JB man on that motherfucker. We can call it Stanky Skin. We can call that shit bags. We'll have a motherfucker out of there because it's gonna be stanky. But we'll talk about that later. But he just told me, man, anything I needed, man, in any kind of capacity, whether it been personal, spiritual, financial. I ain't called on none of that part. But he just be like, shit, I got you. And the most thing about it, man, the most thing that stand out to me, man, is the support side of it. I don't even act on the shit. And I see Ricky Ross sharing my shit. So it's like, that shit within itself, man, I'm forever grateful for. And and I appreciate it. And I owe it to all the people, man, that's out here doing this stuff for me. Out of constantly hard and not asking anything from me, but just keep going and believing in me like I do in myself already. So it's like, that's some shit I can't pay back. So the way I pay it back is just going hard.
Okay. So speaking of folks that actually come out and show support during the Stanky Skin shooting, when you shot your special.
Oh man, Uncle E.
Yeah, ECO of Boss Talk Podcast 101. Miss Jamaica, the official Miss Jamaica. I told them all touchdown, Terry motherfucking Cherry touchdown. So when you have that kind of support network, because that's a serious network.
That's serious, yeah, most definitely.
Of people, from Ricky Ross to Boss Talk to I told her, Melvin Farmer. I mean, that's a serious network.
Unc called me before the show and like, do good nephew Melvin Farmer, shot the Unc, kick ass,
Mm-hmm.
So I say, man, it make a nigga feel good, that I got real genuine people behind my corner on both sides of the spectrum, on the BDE side and the JB Comedy side. Niggas, I can't reiterate this shit enough, man. Shout out to Bubba Dub, salute to Bubba Dub. I'm gonna give you a flower while you here, bro. You ain't trying to put no rain ropes on me. You ain't trying to control me like no puppy. You really let me do my thing. And you put me in situations to where I can really go out here and network and really expand the JB Comedy brand, but at the same time be a part of your brand. You can't beat that.
Right. Okay. And I didn't bring this up, but I gotta touch it because you mentioned it just a little bit ago. The well-off brand, the well-off forever.
Oh yeah.
The Sanders family, when we were talking about OTRR. You see how Shador and Shiloh are shining right now.
Definitely.
And they tried to sit there and do some trickery with Shador.
All this shit, yeah.
Talk to me about how you see, because you grew up, you watched those kids grow up.
Definitely, yeah.
So talk to me about, how that makes you feel knowing that you were involved.
Oh man.
With those
I
young
can't,
men.
every time I see them, but do nothing but applaud, smile, feel good, man, to see the things that we talked about, man, put down and really put a plan in motion, and they put it in motion. When I was there, I did my part, but people think me and Bucky beefing. We ain't beefing, man. God put people in your life for a reason and a season, but our season gonna never end because we're family. I got well-love tattooed on me, you know what I'm saying? So that show, I gotta believe in it. And the way I started up from the ground up as the ambassador to go from partner to where we at with it right now, man, it's a great, great feeling, man, to see my brother and them out there really doing their thing. Because I say it'll be some fuck shit to be out there to my man, fuck them boys. No, I ain't never talk bad about them. People go out here and try to bring a bone to your yard and you to grab it and bury it. If you know, you know. I tell people just because I ain't with them, Don't mean I'm not with him. I helped build that house. Like Pop said, it's gonna forever be my house, whether I'm with him or not. You know, we had to go our ways. I had to come to this side to do what I had to do to be the greatest what I am for God called me to do, which is be a comedian. I didn't know anything about making clothes. Bucka put me under that. That's how I make great items right now from Well Off Forever. And if we hadn't did that, he wouldn't have been where he's at right now, man. And God wouldn't have been making us both very successful with what we're doing right now. And this ain't even the pinnacle or the peak of our careers, man. We're just getting started. And who's to say that we won't come back together and do another collaboration? You know, we got things going on right now where we really can't just really sit down and talk about other collaborations, but just know I ain't with nowhere.
So, speaking about the family, we see that Senior is going through some things right now medically. I don't know the ins and outs or the details of it, but can you give me a little bit of a background about his situation, if you know anything, or outside of what you're seeing on television?
I pretty much know what everybody else know.
Okay.
And then you know me, I'm very private.
Right.
Family stuff I keep within the organization. Within internally. But no, it's just I know pretty much what everybody else know, and the other stuff I do know, I ain't gonna say it on the camera. But Pop's good. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, God got it.
Right.
He's focused on the task at hand, man. That's Father Abraham, so he focused. He gonna be all right.
Right.
It's been showed too many times. God got the incident with his feet, stuff like that. People thought he wasn't gonna make it or wasn't gonna pull through at the rate he did. You know what I mean? So and he did, and this ain't no different. He like Tupac.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He gonna be all right.
Okay.
So yeah.
And so let's jump into your customization, because I'm always going to bring it back to your brand. I'm always going to bring it back to what you got going on. A lot of folks don't know that you do custom apparel.
I do all that. Like the shirts y'all see now, everything made up by me. I'm very hands-on. That's what people don't be knowing. All these shirts, the one that's out right now, all been made up, printed up, and pressed by me. I do pretty much anything that can be customized, I can customize it. From game consoles to jackets, shit, anything, man, pretty much. If I can see it being done and put it down, y'all need to be picking it up.
Okay. What do we need to be looking forward to with the JB Comedy House, the JB Comedy brand? What else you got going with I Got Motion, the tour, and what's the next stops? Just
getting better. Just improving the brand, improving the quality of work I give you guys. Like I said, y'all can see over the years content went from where I went to where it's at now. Y'all think it's awesome now. Just give me a little bit more time saving up to get better camera equipment. Pretty much trying to get my own, I pretty much got that right now. And I like the way it's set up. I'm not in Alabama, gotta do it. I gotta come to Mississippi. They keep me on my game, keep me busy. But me and Big Dog been talking about just setting up a prop warehouse where I can just come work and people can come pull up on us and work, and they kill everything with me trying to get collaborations. As y'all in there working, I'm probably gonna be in there. Y'all need somebody to stand in. I come in there and help you guys and assist you with your work. But other than that, the JB Comedy brand, man, getting bigger and better, expanding my family, my fan base, and just my comedy career, movies, hosting some talk shows or some game shows, just being a household name. I ain't trying to do it forever either. I'm trying to get in and get out, make a lot of money. But the main part about it, man, changing lives around me, my family and stuff like that. Just make sure the people that come behind me and the people that are before me, man, they're taken care of. Ain't too many, but at the same time, taking care of those, it requires a lot. So just making sure I'm staying on top of my game and being able to be that provider like I'm being right now.
What type of advice would you give an aspiring comic that wants to take that leap of faith in the comedy lane? What kind of advice would you give them?
Just do it. If you're gonna do it, don't try to come out trying to emulate somebody else's style, because we'll never see the real you. Because it's like hitting that blunt for the first time. You never get that first high. So when you get that first high, you at least want to have it where you're doing your own material, your own content, and you're yourself. That builds your confidence. That's a confidence booster. That's how I started out. I'm the type of person, man, people ask me, have you seen such and such comedy special? Have you watched this skit? Have you watched that? And I ain't doing it to sound like I'm hating or none of that. They be like, no, because if I'm watching them, I can't do what I need to be doing. and it takes away from my creativity. So if I see it, I see it, but I'm not going looking for it. Only thing I'm looking for is the work coming from Bubba Dub and people in my camp and my work. And other than that, man, I cut the deck. If we work, we work, and stuff like that. We do projects, but I'm not looking for nobody else's work because I'm too busy to put mine out.
Speaking of comics, and speaking of people that are in the game, give me a little background about this fresh young comedian. She's really excitable. She's dropping hot content on a regular, consistent basis, and I'm seeing her going from comedy club to comedy club. Kia Leon.
Oh, you talking about Kia? I was about to say, man, that's my partner, man. She had to put a memo out on Facebook. She needs some comedians to come do a show in Dallas, but I just happened to be in Augusta that time, one of my residents in Augusta. And I'm like, shit, when the show? She gave a date, and shit, I showed up. She thought I was in Dallas. I mean, I flew in from Atlanta to do the show. She's like, damn, nigga, this dedication. I said, man, shit, any opportunity that somebody throw out. I had an open date from the off the tour, so I'm like, shit, no need to sit at home. I can go work out some damn way, you know. And it just happened to be a part of a comedy special. And since then, man, we've been kicking it real hard, working, networking back and forth with getting stuff together. Matter of fact, we'll be shoot some content when I get to Arlington, Hoochie Man and Kia, so y'all be on the lookout for that. But y'all be on the lookout for her. She one of the next shit, man, unstoppable female forces coming in the comedy game. So y'all be on the lookout for Kia for real.
Okay. And before we close this thing out, I need to know, and I need to give the people the rundown on how to get in contact with JB.
Shit, that's easy, man. You can Google me for one, but you want to get in contact with me on the JB Comedy side, hit up Galen Smith, 808. You know the rest. The number, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see it on them flyers. You want to get at me on the Bubba Dub side, get at Mouthpiece Drew. Or, shit, you can DM me. You can hit me up via Facebook. My email, JerriellBraswell@gmail.com. I ain't hard to find, man. I'm saying you want to get in contact with me, them the three most effective ways to get in contact with me, and somebody gonna get back with you.
And before I close this out, man, last but not least, one of your alter egos is really taking the internet by storm.
Hoochie Man James.
Hoochie Man James. And you've been going back and forth with Slick.
Yeah, Slick James.
Slick James.
I think Slick James scared. That's Chestnut. Shout out to Unc too. Chestnut. I think Unc's scared of Hoochie Man. You know, it take that nigga a week to respond. Hoochie Man be ready to goddamn go. You know what I'm saying? But me and him are getting everything together too. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, in between time, Hoochie Man gonna be going back with nephew, which is me, man. And that's a chance to myself to shoot double character to show how multi-talented and I ain't just a one-sided comedian. Y'all already know that shit though. But just to give y'all a more in-depth analysis on how hard JB working, doing two characters and putting that shit in one and putting it out there. You know
so that to me shows that you ready for the big screen.
Yeah.
Speaking of the big screen,
I told you last night when I posted God last night when I told you God just said pull over, and I wrote that shit.
Right.
Get that shit together, man.
Yeah. So you're about to be featured in some movies.
Yeah, that shit. I forgot about that.
I don't forget. I do my research.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Talk to me about Lil Saints.
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out to Lil Boosie, man.
Lil Boosie.
Boosie Boo.
Yeah,
Boosie badass, man. And him and Bubba Dub once again, man.
Right.
Just put me in a situation. I wasn't expecting that shit. Dub said meet me in Atlanta. Me being the person I am. All right, bro. I ain't say boss. I said, all right, bro. You know, so I fucking be like, all right, bro. You know, fucking like Lil Boosie and them and shit. But met him in Atlanta, and we pop on Lil Boosie. Next thing you know, we fucking shooting a movie. And shit, I'm in the movie, and next thing you know, he showing how he want this shit, and people think he choking me out. But it's just a scene in the movie where he was calling some bad plays, and I'm the assistant coach and I'm the play caller, and that shit fell on me. So, yeah, y'all be on the lookout for that. It should drop sometime next year. I don't know when, but y'all just stay on the lookout for it. Y'all can get more details about that from Lil Boosie. So when Dub know, I know, et cetera, et cetera. But man, yeah, man, just working with that shit, man, was an experience within itself. Knowing some of the people that he knew up close and personal. And just being a part to see how he makes an impact on the kids and the people that surround him, man. Just a good feeling, man, and just a great experience too. to see a different side, to see Boosie. He ain't just a rapper, that he does all types of shit. He also directs. So when he ain't acting, when he's not acting, he's behind the camera giving direction and producing the film. So shout out to Lil Boosie as well.
Okay. Any last words? Anything you need the audience to know? Anything that you got coming down the pipeline that we need to be paying attention to?
Man, just stay on the content, man. Y'all go subscribe to my YouTube, man. I'm almost monetized, man. And then when I get to the 1,000 subscribers, the PS5 get given away. It's still collecting dust. And then, like I say, man, I got more content I can start dropping and they can start circulating. Y'all the faces. I'm just the face of this thing. Y'all make JB Comedy. All my fans, so shit, I'm just the face of this shit. I ain't nothing without y'all. And I want to say thank y'all for that. And shit, man, let's just keep this thing rolling. I'm gonna keep the content rolling. Let's just keep pushing it out. Anything y'all see me put out, let's just keep sharing it.
Hey man, another great interview on Primetime Pod with my main man, Comedian Jerriell Braswell.
Yes, sir.
And like I say, be on the lookout. And like he says all the time, you can Google me.
Google me, man. Like Pop said, I ain't going nowhere, baby. I'm here.
Thanks, JB. I appreciate
All right,
you.
big dog. Most definitely.
Yes, indeed.